Episode 4 of level 1 to ZOD, and man, I'm doing things different today. This is all supposed to be fun, and instead of trying to be like everybody else and care so much about what everybody wants from me, I'm just gonna do what I want today. So let's get into this video. We pick up this unique Aegis here. It's a Medusa's Gaze. Now this is where I would say is like, it's considered a Grail item in my opinion, because it's an elite base, I'm pretty sure, and it's relatively rare. Same with this next unique item, this glorious axe here, Executioner's Justice. Both really cool, not the most useful. But then we get this ridiculous double drop. So I actually didn't have either of these items before this, and I get both of them in the same kill. Andariel's Visage and Nightwing's Veil. Those are both pretty great items. Rolled really low on the Nightwings, and the Andariel's isn't ethereal, but I'm not going to complain. Another semi kind of noteworthy Grail item is this unique Tomahawk here. It's not the rarest thing in the world, but it's actually useful. Razor's Edge. Put this on a barbarian, dual wield these babies. I remember back in the day, you know, teenage me, we loved that item. So I wanted to throw it in the video. I decided to do cows on the Mosaic Sin. I wasn't impressed, but we got a 20 life, small charm, so that's good enough for me. Going back to Andariel. Now that's a drop. We got a Mara's Kaleidoscope. Another first for the series, the run right after we get this unique ring. It's our first Stone of Jordan. I'll take it. There we go. And then just to continue the theme of firsts, here's a gilded shield for us. The ED goes up to 200% and we get 188%. Not a bad little Haas. This is the episode of the firsts. So I don't always do this, but occasionally I'll come and check in here for any unique packs. And we get a perfect fire res, 50 fire res, Alder's boots. I think that's like my 7th or 8th pair dropped. And then this drop. A set diadem. Could have been a Griffin's, but whatever. I wanted to complete the Mav set eventually anyway, so it's still a pretty cool drop. Moving forward, we get this pretty awesome, interesting Grand Charm here. Oh, and an Azarath. We're just going to ignore that because I lost the clip of me dropping that, unfortunately. But anyways, 1 to martial arts and 12 faster hit recovery, which is great for the Mosaic Assassin, seeing as it's a melee class and faster hit recovery is kind of a big deal on this class. So overall, I think that's one of the better Grand Charms that I've found so far this series. We come and we kill this guy, and he drops us a nice little Grand Charm here as well. Our first perfect Fire Sunder. 70% Fire Sunder. It's quite nice. Another first here for the series. Carrion Wind. Continuing the theme of firsts, our first Sacred Armor. Not Ethereal's Might, but still pretty cool to see. So the tower is Terra Res at the moment, and you know, it's good XP. We're trying to level up so we can go run some of these keys that we've been saving up, and we get surprised with this nice little gold find. I'll take it. Still trying to level up. There it is. Now we're free to go humiliate ourselves and die 1,000 times. But first things first, we gotta finish this terror zone out. I need more T keys anyway for more torches, and I'm glad we decided to do that because we get a nice plain fire skill sorceress GC. So now that we've leveled and we've got all the keys, let's check what torches we get today. Alright, well, we're the Mosaic Sin, so it's with the quickness. We gotta go build up our stacks and quickly run in and go throw ourselves at enemies. I'm really not enjoying the Mosaic playstyle. If I'm being completely honest, I don't know. I feel like you gotta chug 6 Red Bulls to really like get the most out of this build. And sometimes I'm just half asleep when I turn my brain off and just cruise through the game, and this is just... at the end of the video, I kind of explained what we're gonna do moving forward. Here's another reason I'm not liking the Mosaic Assassin. Maybe this is just me, but I'm pretty sure my PC is quite capable of running this game on max specs with no issues. It'll only like 20% CPU. And there's just so many particle effects on the ground and so many meteors and so much damage ticking that I pretty much completely crashed my game trying to kill Diablo here. And at this point, I'm just like, screw it. I hold it down. I commit. I'm trying to crash. Listen closely. Oh, I think I was talking. Anyways, he's dead. He dropped the thing. We traded. Let's go swoop that baby up. All right, classic. That never happened. Moving on. First torch down. Mr. Bale here is nice enough to drop us our second torch of the episode. We'll see if we can actually pick this one up first try. Yeah, success. All right, nailed it. Okay, here we go. We got 2 chances at something good. What do you think it's going to be? Place your votes. Let's do this one. Nice. All right. Not the best rolls, but we have an Amazon, and that's new, so I'll take it. Second torch. Less exciting. Didn't need 2 game, but thank you. I'll throw 1 on the sorceress for now, and that 18 all res, yeah, whatever. It's better than nothing. Moving on, I think the game sensed our our dissatisfaction with those torches, and it blessed us with another Harlequin Crest Shaco. And then this double hate key drop. Now, I'm not going to be showing key drops moving on in the future because there's just so many of them that it's going to eat up into like the whole video. But a double drop, I'll always show that. That's just fun. That's cool. Then we get this rune. We did Trav for quite a while. The only thing that we got out of it was an rune. And then another cool Grand Charm here. 1 to combat skills, but for this time it's for the Barbarian. Came with a little bit of strength too, so quite useful. Now I know obviously this isn't a real thing, but there's at least one person watching this right now who's gonna know what the hell I'm talking about. Have you ever felt like the game is kind of like trying to tell you what to build next with the drops that you're getting? Well, that 5 socket phase blade just kind of like solidified the whole, yeah, I need to build a smiter. And then me not liking the, yeah, somebody knows what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's build this CTA. I was trying to hold out until we just dropped an ist, but it's taken too long. So we're just gonna swap 2 mals out, turn them into an ist, and hoping for 6 battle orders. 6, 4, 1. 4 is good enough. It's better than 1. I'll take it. All right, so this is my first ever single player Dclone. I haven't played D2R since they made it to where like it only costs 1 Stone of Jordan to actually summon the guy. And yeah, let's test out the Mosaic Sin against Dclone. See what it can do. Conveniently placed mobs to build our stacks on. Now, I did this Dclone fight before a nice guy in the comments section told me about the whole meteor thing or the stage 2 of Phoenix Strike. I'm still using the 3rd stage of Phoenix Strike, and yeah, it took forever. I actually ran out of potions, had to go back to town, buy more potions, get my stacks, all that. But this time around, we're using stage 1 of Phoenix Strike, which is the meteors, and it's significantly faster. So, not sure if stage 2 would be even faster. I don't know. Anyways, first Annie. Absolutely awful. The worst Annie I think I've ever identified, to be honest. But it's still an Annie, so yeah, I guess better than nothing. Beggars can't be choosers. Anyways, we level again, and I have managed to get 2 more key sets. So this is 4 torches total for this episode. Let's do this. Alright. We kill the 3 little guys. We get the horn brain eye. Let's do that a second time. All right. And let's do this thing. Gotta go build stacks. Okay. Another part I hate is as soon as you build stacks and you come right back in from the waypoint, you have to immediately just Leroy Jenkins this Mephisto and pull him, and then hope that he spawns ads fast enough for you to actually keep your stacks of the Mosaic. And even though I have 3.6k life, I know I'm like getting, I'm being a little stingy with the full rejuves. I'm letting that life tank down pretty low, but still, like, that was so fast to kill me. So go back, get more stacks, throw our body at Mephisto again. He's the only thing that's really a threat, honestly, with the Mosaic. You can just kind of walk in and go kill Bale and Diablo at the same time with this build. It's kind of a gross build. I still think I prefer Smite, though, honestly. Either way, we got our third torch of the episode. Fingers crossed. Let's see what we get. No waiting this time. Let's just ID it now. Okay. Yeah, that's... Alright. 3 Zon torches in a row? Whatever. Let's see torch number 4. Here's this wonderful lag again. This time I decide, yeah, probably not, and yeah, teleporting away seems to do the trick. Let's go grab our reward. Come on, man. Give me something good. I deserve it. Boom. You've got to be kidding me. Honestly, what are the chances? 4 in a row. It's time to make a pally. I've decided. Not to go off on this negative crazy rant towards the end of the video here, but seriously, like, the Mosaic Sin, very strong, but way more cons than pros for me specifically. I'm doing content creation, so having to stop, every single drop, or like, having to identify the charm right then and there, and then, I gotta find a monster real quick, smack them once so I don't lose my charges, and then identify the other 2 charms, like, they're both garbage, throw them on the ground. Oh shit, where's another mob? Okay, smack him, cool. It sucks. It's too much. It's frustrating after, a certain amount of time. 2, I'm sure this would be resolved with more investment into the character and have to do more damage, but at its current iteration, by the time I kill an Uber boss, Uber Diablo or Uber Bale specifically, Mephisto's pretty squishy, he's got way less HP, but I've got so many meteors on the ground, which I've been told that's the way to go, with the 1 stage and a Phoenix Strike for the meteors, that it just completely lags my game out, and it's just really frustrating. Mephisto still kills the character even with the CTA, and it's got 3600 life, and it's like full health. It still one-taps her. It's survivable, and it's really nice because it freezes everything, but like the cold immunity stuff doesn't get frozen, and then it mobs you, and then if it's like also undead, like skeletons or whatever, you can't leech life from it, and then like the build really suffers from that. There's just like a lot of drawbacks that I don't like about the build. Like the visual like clutter by itself, the build genuinely hurts my eyes. Like after you're playing for like 10 to 12 hours in a single sit down session, after you've been playing Mosaic for that long, you're just flashbanging yourself. Like I've ended the last 3 days sessions with just a headache, and I took a day off from D2R to like look at how to like get a loot filter. By the way, loot filter, it's beautiful, amazing. I'm a PoE player, so like I've been spoiled with this, and just ADHD brain. Hold on, I gotta show you this. Boom. Yeah, buddy. So this might not be new to you, but it's new to me, and I absolutely love it. It's ridiculous. So any high runes that drop have like a light beam, and like they're really like you can't miss them. You know what I mean? So good. Anyways, well, since we're on that topic, I'll bring this up too. I've been doing some runs here, and I figured out how to use this MF run counter. Some nice man from the comments in YouTube has taught me, you know, how to do some of this stuff, and this is also a really nice high quality quality of life thing. I can even track my Grail potentially with this in the future. Okay, anyways, I don't like the Mosaic Sin. Yes, it was a waste of, you know, 2 miles and 2 goals and whatever, but, you know, ultimately I got to experience the build, and we might touch back on it in a little bit in the future. But we've got the CTA, we've got the Haas, we've got 3 peak homes that have dropped so far. We got the Enigma, we got a lot of gear, so it just makes sense to make the Hammerden. So with all that being said, I'm not going to make the Hammerden and just throw in like a 2-minute section here at the end of this video. Next episode, we're going to do a little bit of a longer, more, you know, like purposeful guided walkthrough of like how I'm leveling these characters, because I think this will be my 4th, right? Yeah, this is my 4th character that I'll be getting to hell in just this series. So it's a little bit unfortunate that I'm like putting in 8 to 10 hours of, you know, farming and grinding and leveling and all that just for 2 minutes worth of actual, you know, footage. It's a little stupid on my end. So I'm going to try to get an episode out of the leveling process for the Paladin in next episode. And that's where I'm going to end it. Thank you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. I'll see you soon in the next episode. Have a good night.